to my face right now, thinking about these crybaby liberals. Golly. I'm so sick of these people. I really see the true divide in this country, the true divide between logic and irrational people. At what point is it okay to go and riot and protest because you don't like the outcome of an election? Well, listen here, crybabies. Just because you go out and cry and, I don't know, hold signs in the street, it doesn't mean they're going to change the election. Doesn't mean that the electoral votes are going to somehow switch over to Hillary Clinton. Like all of a sudden, because you want to be a baby and you don't get your way and you want to cry and you want to be sad and you want safe space, somehow they're supposed to switch it to what you want. I'm glad this country don't run like that. I'm glad these people don't get their way. What? How stupid are you? I'm sorry, y'all. I have to just tell the truth. You gotta be stupid to be protesting and rioting because you don't like a candidate. You don't like America. You don't like the way we've done this for years. And now you want to cry. Get over yourself. Get over yourself. It's not about you. You lost. You voted and you got outvoted. Nobody cares. Nobody want to hear your sob stories. You lost. Now come together with the candidate that won and try to make America great. But you know what? They don't want to make America great. They don't want this country to be great. They don't care. I'm seeing a difference. And I hate to say this, but I think it's mental. I think it's like a mental disability. I'm just keeping it real. I think some of these people have a mental disability. I think that these people who are out protesting and rioting have lost the concept of self-accountability, introspection. They've lost the concept of, hey, things don't go your way, and they don't know how to respond. Somehow parents, I don't know if it's at birth or parents have failed them. I'll be darned if I teach my kid that, hey, if you don't like something, go protest. Where's that going to get you? Especially in a situation like this. This is not something that gets overturned because you kick and cry. You voted or you didn't vote. One of the two happened and you lost. You know, America, realize this is not going to stop. It's going to be perpetual. The crybabies, the line is being drawn between reasonable people, the true productive citizens of America, and the counterproductive millennial crybabies. This is what we're seeing. This was Hillary, the crybabies, and the productive citizens of America are Donald Trump supporters. And I'm not saying everybody that supported Donald Trump is reasonable and everybody that supported Hillary is not reasonable. But what you see is that there's a huge population of people that voted against Donald Trump or voted for Hillary that are absolutely ridiculous. And they are absolutely the representation of where we don't want this country to go. We don't need this country going in a way where you so offended by the presidential election that you get days off of school. Oh, honey, because your feelings are hurt, you cannot take your midterm. How are you going to be productive in life if every time you get your feelings hurt, you get to walk out of something? You know what? I get my feelings hurt and people make me mad. You know, I go to work the next day. Why? Because it's life. You can't just not go to work. You can't just not take a midterm because you're sad. Come on, people. Come on. What? Where are your parents at? Parents, what are you doing to your kids? Educational institutions, what are you doing to these kids? Wasting $40,000 for you to teach them how to be stupid. Then you got, I forget what city that's in, but I saw the video of a council member getting up at the protest, telling them to shut down the inauguration. That's criminal. You are inciting a riot. You are instigating crimes. If someone was to actually go out and make an attempt to stop the inauguration and become violent and hurt people, you are held accountable for that. You are a political leader and you're going to get out and tell people to go and protest and shut down an inauguration. What sense did that make? Liberals, they had a panic attack when Donald Trump said he may not accept Hillary Clinton as the president if she get elected. And they turn around and do the same thing. They still crying. It is over. You lost. Period. Go to bed. Go to work. Go get a job. Go study for your test. Stop, get out the streets. Then it's not going to change anything. And then they're not peaceful. They're walking down the street, F Donald Trump, holding Mexican flags, all kind of stuff. You guys are not American. You are not American citizens. They should be able to deport. If you don't want to be here and you don't like this, then go somewhere else. Go to another country. You are not American. If your argument is to promote the Mexican flag in America, what are you saying? If you're saying you want to observe your constitutional rights to freedom of speech, the First Amendment, your amendment right to freedom of speech, but you can't accept any of the other processes that you don't agree with. You didn't have a problem with the Electoral College. You didn't have a problem with the voting process. You didn't have a problem with selecting Barack Obama 2 terms. And now that you don't like the outcome, you want to be a baby. Well, you know what, little baby? Life don't work that way. And we're going to keep watching these fools go out and embarrass themselves. And at the end of the day, we'll sit back, eat our popcorn and say, okay, when they done crying like babies, we'll get on. We're going to keep going on and going to work and doing what we're supposed to do. These people are ridiculous. How do they even have time to get out there and do that? Spend your time doing something productive. Spend your time figuring out a way to vote better next time. Won't you go for the election? Won't you try to be the next president? Spend your time studying so you can be the next president. So you can be in Congress. So you can do something. Be a judge, something. But you out protesting. And you know what? A week from now, you're going to be sitting there doing nothing and the outcome is going to be the same. And you mess around and do something criminal, you're going to go to jail. You mess around and try to make an assassination attempt, you're probably going to die. Go, stop it. Stop it, liberals. Stop it. Okay? This country is tired of you. We're tired of you acting like that. We're tired of you throwing a fit because you don't like Donald Trump. I'm going to say this and I'm going to get out here. The hypocritical stupidity of the left and whoever else is listening to the media, they have you stupid. You're protesting for nothing. You're protesting for a false reality. Somebody somewhere lied to you and told you that Donald Trump was a racist. Now you stuck on stupid and you got to get out here with signs talking about Donald Trump. You wrong. You just you're ignorant. I'll say stupid because some of y'all know that ain't true and you still out there. Somebody somewhere lied to you and said Donald Trump was a bigot. Donald Trump hate Mexicans. These people lying to you. Now you stupid enough to believe them and you out there protesting, putting your freedom in jeopardy because you commit crimes, you can go to jail. Over a lie. Because you won't do research. Because you won't listen to any of his debates. You won't listen to any of his speeches. Because you just silly. You're doing it for nothing. You're wasting time, effort, and energy if you're one of these people that's talking about hate won. What are you talking about? You're just ignorant. Do you know that majority of the people in this country believe in Donald Trump's message? Stop being stupid all the time. Oh my God. Stop listening to the media. They lied to you, okay? They lied to you about his character. They lied and told you he was going to lose. They lied and told you he down in the polls. They lied to you. Hillary Clinton lied to you. She sabotaged Bernie Sanders. Then she lying about emails. Barack Obama lying to you about how he feel about her. They got Beyonce shaking it and dropping it. Jay-Z cussing and degrading women to get your support. These people lying to you. Lady Gaga and all these other fools out here for nothing because they lost. Get over yourself, America. I ain't gonna say America, man. Y'all are not patriotic. You are not American. I look at this country, and that's not what I see us being all about. Crybaby, crybaby, crybaby. A criminal get killed by a cop, you protesting. But when a young, innocent boy get murdered by thugs, you don't say nothing. You mad at the presidential election because Donald Trump got elected as the elect president. He haven't even been sworn in yet. The man don't even have power to do nothing. He ain't even sworn in yet. Barack Obama still carried this thing until, I don't know what, January? I got to look at the actual dates that he's officially transferring power. And y'all protesting about a man that ain't got no power to do nothing. But what he's been doing. Come on, y'all. Come on. Tell your liberal friends to cut it out. You know, I ain't gonna even say that. I ain't gonna even blast her like that. But anyway, these people will say anything. But it's up to us to keep a cool head and continue to do what we know is best. And we don't have to be babying these fools. Because you know what? One day, Donald Trump is going to turn it around. And in this society, that's no longer going to be acceptable. Police officers, we need to figure out a way that when you start breaking law, as you are rioting, you ain't protesting anymore. Once you start committing criminal violations and burning stuff, you go to jail. Everybody needs to go to jail. They need to start. If they catch you, you go to jail. Pull them along. As they walk by, hey, write your ticket. We'll run out of paper. Write them till you run out of paper. Have them all have to show up at court or they'll have warrants. It is unacceptable to be committing crimes and you're supposed to be protesting. Protesting used to be peaceful. Now in America, protesting can be a riot and they just call it protest. If they rioting about political stuff, it's a protest. If they rioting about Black Lives Matter, it's a protest. But I guarantee you and I, one of us get out in the street, in the middle of the street right now, and with a Donald Trump shirt on and just stand there, you'll go to jail for obstructing traffic. Guarantee you. They may not book you, but you may be citing release. You getting arrested. But all these other people can go out here and act a fool. And I tell you this is one thing that just ticked me off. Donald Trump came out to my city at a rally, private owned event. He reserved the right to kick people out at his discretion. If you refuse to leave, you're trespassing. If you're causing chaos and confusion, you're committing the crime of disorderly conduct. If you're sitting there doing all sorts of threats and intimidation, you got all kinds of crimes going on, and not a single person got cited until a Donald Trump supporter had enough and he popped the old boy in the mouth. Now they'll arrest him in a minute. But all this other crime that's being committed, they just act like it didn't happen. That just make me sick to my stomach. And I tell you what, that's why I'm glad Donald Trump is the president, and why there needs to be great leadership in these positions where we've had enough. You go to any political rally and you start being disorderly and they ask you to leave, and it's a private owned event. I'm not talking about something at a public area. A private owned event, you start acting a fool, they ask you to leave and you refuse to, you get arrested. If they got 45 people, we need to have 45 printers. You need to go to jail. God, why can't we have this? Country needs to be run. This country and its citizens need to be run like a great parent and a child. You teach them discipline. Teach them accountability. Don't just give them fish. Teach them how to fish so that they can eat forever. They can be self-sufficient. Don't just give them food stamps. Give them jobs. Give them opportunities. Make them be accountable for how many kids they're having. Don't just give them welfare and just tell them, oh, it's free. Everything you do is free. You can have as many kids as you want. You do not have to be responsible at all. Oh, if you decide you want to get criminal violations on your record and you can't get a job, you can go down to the local welfare office and we'll pay for your house. That ain't how you started. You started by teaching them to be accountable. God, it just irritates me. I'll go on all day. Appreciate y'all watching. Love y'all as usual. This be Tatum again. Brandon Tatum, RightAlerts.com. Don't let this liberal stuff fool you and get you upset like it's getting me upset. But you know what? When I leave here, I'm going to go enjoy and celebrate a Donald Trump victory. So y'all be safe. Love y'all. Watch out for these libtards. And we're moving on. Peace.